Hey, what's up, boys and girls? I just wanted to remind you to always check yourself before you wreck yourself because shotgun bullets are bad for your health. Truer words have never been spoken. I feel like it's not said enough. Like, I feel like it should be a normal phrase, like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I feel like that should just be used more often in day-to-day conversation. So I'm bringing you guys some Gears of War 3 gameplay footage. I think this is the first time I've uploaded any Capture the Leader gameplay. I think most of the time it's been TDM or King of the Hill. Not really sure how this game plays out. I just know it's the longest game on my hard drive, that is Capture the Leader. But the Gears footage is kind of fitting for what I want to talk about today. I don't really want to talk about the gameplay. I actually want to talk about MLG. More specifically, MLG Raleigh. I live in the Raleigh-Durham area, and MLG is hosting an event about 20 minutes from where I live. It's going to be all weekend, and I'm half tempted on buying some passes and going and checking it out. They've got some pretty cool games that they're going to showcase. I think in terms of competition, the games that they're going to show off are Halo Reach, StarCraft 2, League of Legends, Black Ops, and Gears of War 3, which, if I went to this event, that's the thing that I'd be most excited in seeing. I don't know, I probably missed some games, but those are the ones I remember reading off the list. I've never been to an event like this before. I've actually never even been to a video game event, so I've never been to something like PAX or E3. But if anyone has ever been to anything like this before, if you had a lot of fun, let me know in the comments. But yeah, no, like I said, I'm half tempted on going. The only reason I kind of have some reservations, one, I only looked at the site for a couple minutes, but I couldn't find a breakdown of all the different events and when they happen. I don't want to hang around at this convention center all day waiting for something to happen. I really just want to go in and see a couple of things and then leave. But the only thing they showed off, at least for the day events, I think they had listed scrimmages. You could go to the Doritos Dr. Pepper booth to learn tips from pro players. Or you can, I think there's like a couple hours where you can get autographs from pro players. I'm sorry, I don't care how good you are at a video game. I don't want your autograph. So yeah, I can't really find the times when they showcase all these games. So that's one thing. The other thing, this weekend I'm supposed to celebrate my wife getting a new job. I think it'd be hard to convince her that instead of going out to eat and go out on a little date, I think it'd be hard to convince her that we should go to a video game convention. So yeah, that might be another hindrance holding me back on going to this thing. But yeah, no, I'd really like to go see. I know that they're going to be showing off Gears of War 3, which, like I said before, is the thing I'm most excited in seeing. I think the maps that they were going to plan was Trenched, Checkout, and Old Town, maybe? I know Epic has made comments that they've really modified the spawns, especially on Trenched, to prevent spawn trapping. So I'm curious to see how that works out. I'm just interested to see how pro players play in Gears of War. I have no experience in Gears, really, outside of the beta. By no means a competitive player in any sense or any stretch of the imagination. So it'd be cool to see how they play, how they interact with the game. A lot of these guys haven't had a whole lot of hands-on experience, so I'm sure this is really kind of their first time playing competitively like this. So it'd be cool to see. Maybe I could capture some footage. I don't know if there's some type of NDA associated with going in there, so maybe I can, maybe I can't. Might go try it out. I'm also curious just to see how they go about hosting these events and how they try to make it more mainstream. I'm going to make a comparison to something like maybe a sporting event. You know, how do they get... I know MLG is getting smaller. They're getting larger every year. And I just want to see how they'd go about trying to make it more mainstream. How do they connect with normal people that might not be hardcore into video games? How do you make it so it's interesting to watch a video game, actually go to the event or watch it on TV? Because as it is right now, I'm not really going to given the choice between watching like NFL football or competitive video game, I'm going to pick NFL football every day. So yeah, curious to see how that pans out. I might go, I might not. If I do, I'll try to throw up some footage from the event. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and like always, take it easy.